Guys, we back. And the Hoop is back.
Amen.
For a final episode. We've got the NBA Finals just finishing. We've got pre-season coming up in a couple months. And we're getting ready for the new regular season.
Yeah.
In the meantime,
off-season, but yeah.
In the meantime, how's everyone been?
And before that, who got today?
KD.
That's not your name, but okay.
Robin.
Who? You know who?
Unfortunately, M. Hayes and Elias couldn't join us
Go on
today.
holiday.
Unfortunately, but just
Enjoying.
know we coming strong.
Coming strong, man.
So anyway, how's everyone's day been?
It's been interesting.
Yeah?
It's been interesting.
Been busy.
Couldn't rely on you guys to be on time.
On time is crazy, you know.
Olu, that's your fault. I think you've just set us
Yeah, I mean,
a bad initiative for everyone.
if you guys don't know Moiwa,
He's to blame for this. He's
the
the
pinnacle of lateness
Hey, yeah.
in this show.
Yeah.
the pinnacle of latencies.
And he'll pull up to my yard,
And
late.
in 8:30.
and then he'll, like, on the drive here, what's he telling me? He's telling me, it's our fault.
It's our fault.
It's our fault.
No. You know what's good to is, if that's the case, you guys drive to the pod.
Yeah, you guys drive.
that what
You guys drive to the pod.
He uses that
Yeah, he's like, you guys drive to the pod. He said, you guys drive to the pod.
No, that's
and make your own way there.
That's what you call mind games.
Bad games, different bad games.
Overall, though.
No, but you guys you'll be whipping soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
You'll be whipping soon.
I'm whipping now, but just...
Illegally.
Don't-
Come arrest him.
Sure.
RJ, short for
You speak of us, bro. Legal drivers, bro.
short for Ralph Lauren.
Illegal drivers.
I mean,
legal
Ralph
drivers.
John.
Half John, yeah,
Why
bro.
you gotta put it
Look
on
at us,
that,
we legal drivers, bro. We don't use illegal stuff. Illegal stuff is bad, bro.
Regardless, how's the weather treating you boys?
Hate it. Summer.
I hate it.
I can't lie. Summer is the most overrated season, bro. I hate summer. I don't like summer. Winter. So what's up on spring, right? So you have winter, spring is like summer is last, bro. Summer.
No, I think you
No,
can't say, bro, you're an island boy.
You're an island.
I don't think you should have it last.
No, you know what it is?
Last
You know what it
is crazy.
No, you know what it is? UK summer, I don't like. If it was like back home summer, I would love that. But UK summer is weird. It's like, it's so stuffy and it's like, it's not, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel, like UK heat I hate, man. I don't, well, hate is a strong word, but summer I don't like. It goes winter, that's my favorite season in it. But summer is overrated.
I don't think he really is an island boy, Paul. Like, let me be real. Like, Calv, when was the last time he came there? He went there. I don't think he knows.
You mean?
What? Yeah. I don't
Sri Lanka a lot, bro.
So you're calling him a fake island boy.
I don't think you know what being
So
Sri
no,
Lankan
say it with your
is.
chest. Say he's a
Nah.
fake island boy.
Well, you hear what I'm saying, but I don't think you know what
Bro,
being a Sri Lankan.
I've been Sri
Wow.
Lankan a lot, you
And the
know.
weather, like.
That's a
bro,
bold take.
That way you're gonna don't
So-
say.
so-
Bro, how do you not like sun? How do you like winter? And you're from Sri Lanka. Let's be real. Like, think about it. Genuinely
It's
think
valid.
about it.
It's valid.
Do you think that's a valid option, or are you just a coconut? Are you whitewashed?
Coconut, he knows that phrase.
Come on.
'Cause I've been called coconut before, but that's not what it is.
So you're not a coconut.
I'm a coconut, but yeah,
Hey, at least he knows.
but so are you though.
I am.
Yeah.
But with a touch of spice.
Such as-
There's a difference, you know.
I don't have.
I like.
I don't. No. I don't know, but I do like mine though as well.
I like to indulge in my culture as much as I can.
Okay, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that.
I was raised here, but I like to indulge in my culture. Still speak the language, not the best, but still speak it. Still watch some movies here and there.
Still understand.
Yeah, I still understand. And like a lot of family members, you know, when I'm seeing them, I'm going back to the native tongue. Going
Is
back
it
to,
improving the native tongue?
Yeah, slowly but surely. You
Is
know?
it? Well, can you speak fluently? Like, let's
I
say
can.
Auntie came, spoke to her.
Yeah, no, I can speak fluently. It might not be the best pronunciations. It might not be the best accent.
Is the accent that's kind of picks up?
But
Yeah.
regardless, it's still like me trying. I don't think you try enough, Paul.
No, I don't. I even told him I don't try enough. But I think, I don't know if this is an excuse or not, but it's like, I think because I went to SJCs, right? So all my friends are like black or white, and I went to like this one that's black and white.
So you're blaming the black and whites.
Yeah, I'm like,
You're gonna race blame.
yeah,
You're gonna race blame.
How racist.
But I can't lie, I'm not proud of myself because I should be indulging my own culture. that's a regret I've had, but it's too late. I
But you
think
can't
it's
say that.
not-
You can't
there's-
say that.
it's
'Cause
not-
Look at RJ here.
but he
A majority of his friends are black, white.
but
He has got his Asian
but
friends,
but he has cousins that are Asian that he's close to, right? I don't
have cousins?
Yeah, only one that I chill with, but he's kind of introvert. He's an instant introvert.
What about your cousins in France?
Bro, are they here? They're not with me, are they?
You can still be close to them, even though his
but-
cousins, some of his closest cousins, they're not here.
but his closest cousins are in the UK, so he sees them.
Robin,
goes
is
out
that
with
true?
them.
No, not really.
Exactly.
I mean,
So-
I have one, 2 cousins in the UK, but I don't see them as often as my cousins. Like I'm like, if you're talking about cousins that are really part of the culture more, about of like Indian, like Malayali, then you're looking at me going to India to meet them. So yeah, I still keep in contact with them, which is a good thing. You know, I've been really getting into the Malu memes. Shout out all the Malus out there, but like this, it's like just being a
Don't
part
blame
of the
the black and
culture.
whites.
Yeah, bro. I think.
How did you indulge into your culture?
How did I indulge in? I mean, obviously, it's my like, it's also like a part of my parents' like, you know, responsibility.
No. But I'm also like, how did you like go to these events? Like, who did you like? Like, how did you meet your Asian friends? I would say.
I mean, church is a big thing. Like,
Yeah, see,
but,
I don't
but
have that
like,
growing up.
but regardless of like if I'm going to a church or if I'm not, bro, like my parents will speak it at home. I don't know if do your parents speak full English,
Bro, for English or you mean?
full English, like do they speak their native tongue at home?
Yeah, all the time. And that's why.
Okay, so that's one aspect. Like, do they watch like
No.
native like TV shows?
What Christian stuff, but not like
Yeah,
shows
but like,
and stuff like that.
but it's still like, you know, native like language, right?
No, but but in terms of native aspect, I can speak it fluently. I can go to Sri Lanka right now and speak fluent with anyone,
Yeah.
old man. I think what it is I don't have that many Tamil friends, and the Tamil friends that I do have, I don't really see them as much as well.
But I don't think it's too late. You said
I don't think it's too late.
You said it's too late, and that is
you're not
crazy,
45.
bro. Like
You're 25.
You can tap into your roots at any point in time of your life.
I don't have to do that
That's-
though, because I literally don't know how to do that. I'll be honest.
But I think God
You know
will-
what the first step is? Go back to Sri Lanka. When was the last time you went?
7 years ago.
Yeah, that's too long, bro.
That's like, and you're telling me you go to Sri Lanka often? Don't do
No.
that.
I'm talking about my lifetime. I've probably been over 10 times.
Yeah, I know, but like
Recently, yeah.
that's
in the last 7 years, I think
6
I've
years,
been
7 years, yeah.
I've been to India,
India, yeah.
like 4 times.
Yeah.
Okay, in that space, 4 or 5 maybe. But that is more than that. I think it's like you've slowly given up on it, which is crazy.
Yeah, I have. No, I
Because
have. That's true.
that's where you're born from. There's so much history there. There's so much about like your culture that you don't know, and it's really just like an effort you have to make, bro.
Because it's like my sisters are in the culture, but I'm not in it.
Bro, I love Tamil like culture as well, bro. Vijay movies, some of the songs, bro. Like you might like
I don't listen to it. Well, I've like a couple songs I like, but I don't listen to Tamil music. Or
Vijay movie Yindaran.
I don't know who he is. Actually, I do know who he is, but I don't.
Like there's a couple places I might have butchered his name, but apologies.
He probably
for,
did, but it's
for all
what
the
it is.
Tamils out there. But like I'm a fan of like, you know, South Asian
If you
movies.
got any Tamil viewers,
Bro, like the culture is different, but like once you get a taste of it,
it is
like,
kind of
yeah.
similar though. It is very similar to culture that Malu
Oh,
and Tamil. Like
of
it
course,
is,
yeah.
it's very similar. Like it's very
But
similar.
once you get a taste of like just like outside of the westernized culture, and you know members of your
100%.
family or just
Like that's something I always regret. Like I haven't tapped into it at all. I'm a coconut. I'm a coconut. I'll admit I'm coconut. Like guys have called me coconut before. Is what it is. But it's not too late to tap into it.
absolutely. And I
It'll
want you
never
to
be too
remember
late,
that.
bro.
Sooner or later, I'm gonna bring you to one of these events, and then
We have to go on these days, man. We have to go on these days.
You want to marry a Tamil. Last thing on this, you want to marry a Tamil
Yeah, for sure.
person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
South
I'm sure
Asian.
she'll make you tap in as well.
Oh, 100%. Because
hopefully.
yeah.
But I would prefer if he tapped in a little bit
Before, yeah.
Before
Because
that,
otherwise,
yeah.
because you don't want to go in like.
I don't think like you like.
I
you
don't want
can
to
be-
care too
yeah,
much, but it's like it's.
I don't think you can find the like. Well, obviously you can, but like,
Yeah.
as in like, I don't think you could find the Malu, the Tamil girl you want without tapping into the culture.
100%, 100%, no, for sure, for
like,
sure.
Like in the same way you want a Tamil girl, the girl wants a Tamil boy as
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and you know, in that way. But regardless, let's get into it. Paul said it a bit early, but who we got today?
Yeah, you did. I'm not gonna lie, crazy work. We've got Kelvin.
Paul.
And Robin, and we're in the hoop.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? So, yeah, NBA Finals.
Ugh.
Who was the victor?
Oklahoma City Thunder.
As you can tell, there's a couple people here. Well, everyone here.
But don't worry, guys. We'll balance it out. We're not going to be
who doesn't believe,
biased.
who doesn't agree, who doesn't like the final outcome.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be real. I was one of them. I was rooting for the underdog.
Mm-hmm.
I was rooting for Tyrese. You know, he won my heart over by just the way he played, the hustle, the determination. That team, the Blazers team, well done. You know, you showed the NBA that super teams aren't required. Like you show the NBA that you don't have to have 2-3 superstars to actually go far.
You have 0 superstars.
You even show the NBA that it's actually more likely for you to get to the NBA Finals if you have less superstars. Because what happened to Lakers?
No, but
what happened to?
No, but let's be honest. The Lakers were not constructed well.
It was a poorly built team.
Paul was just riding off faith.
No, but I admit it. But I admit it. Like in the regular season, I admit it. Their shit it's like Phoenix Suns. Like they're
poorly constructed.
Yeah, it's very poorly constructed. Horrible team.
But
horrible team. But in terms of your statement about super,
the Thunder still won.
Yeah,
and the Thunder have
but also
super stack.
But also, and let's not forget.
You wouldn't call it like you would call it a super team. But you wouldn't call it a
I wouldn't say
I wouldn't say the Thunder are a super team.
It's not a super team. It's a very very good team. Very good team.
You can identify as a super team like one way or another.
No, because look at it. They don't have more than 2 stars.
You know, for a super team, you need to have
at least 2 stars.
No, you need to have 3 stars.
At least 2 stars. If you have like Steph and KD, that's a super team.
Yeah.
No, but the Warriors
because that's just 2 stars. But I'm just saying, but if you start with that foundation,
but the Warriors had other All Stars in Clay and Draymond as well. So it's like
that's not really like who you count as All Stars.
No, you do because also
I ain't counting Draymond as an All Star personally.
That's a Bible. Come on, but chill out.
But anyway, like Clay and Steph by itself, that's not a super team. Clay, KD,
that's not a super team. That's a
without or with Steph, that's a super team. Okay, that's my personal opinion. But yeah, like it's arguable. But like at the end of the day, the Thunder itself, like when you look at it from the outside perspective, it's a team that is just super rated.
I mean, let's not get twisted. They have a superstar in Shea. They got an all-star in J-Dub.
It's not just a superstar though. Like
I'm saying he's a superstar.
Top 5 player.
Yeah, but I'm saying a superstar in Shea.
A superstar. There's not more than 10 superstars.
It's 5. There's only 5 in my opinion.
I think it's the top 8 players are superstars.
5 or 8. Yeah,
I like that.
But it's like
Kyrie's in there. Anyway, continue.
But the point is, like, Shea is a superstar. And J-Dub is an all-star type of player. I think Ludo made the all-defensive team, and like they have a very, very good, very, very. And Caruso is an all-defender. Same with Chet. Yeah. They have a very,
that's
very
what
good team.
That's what I was going to come here today to say, because I know Olu's going to be watching this, and some of our regular listeners are going to be watching this. You guys want an apology, but I'm not going to apologize.
And also,
I'm going to praise Sam Presti, because that's who I'm saying.
See, that's annoying, because I would like at this moment I want to be back in OKC because you men are foolish.
No.
You men are foolish.
You're not going to do that because
hold on.
Let's be honest.
I forgot to add as well.
There was a star that went out.
Wait, hold on. I'll get into that. Hold on. I thought Mark Daniel won Coach of the Year as well, so they have a Coach of the Year on the side as well.
Oh, yeah.
But what I will say is, let's not. This is what a lot of NBA fans do. Even you've done that a lot, which I get on to you about.
Okay.
But you will admit, context. Let's not forget the context.
And what's the context?
First round, Ja got injured. It was they could have made it 2-2 if Ja wasn't injured in game. Because in game 4, remember they were up by 20. Remember, and they bottled it. So 2-2, anything could happen, right? And then in the second round, who did they face? I forgot who. Denver. But Aaron Gordon was injured in game 7. Jamal Murray got injured that entire series, right? So another injured team.
Did you hear what Ludo said?
Yeah, he's trying to most worse. He's trying to most worse.
No, he said the Nuggets are the team that
worried them the most. Yeah. And then the finals, they faced a team that should never have been there. Let's be honest.
In the Western Conference.
Yeah, they should never have been there. because they're facing injured teams and the shit Lakers team.
Well,
and then the finals,
I'm not going to do that to them because you can only face who you.
No, 100%.
They placed the
No,
Timberwolves. The Timberwolves got there.
No, it's not. But that's not like Curry was injured. That's something. Context matters. Like Curry was injured. If Curry was injured, let's be honest, the Warriors make conference final.
But they beating OKC.
No. But it's a tougher matchup. Who? Because Curry, I think that's.
Wait. If Curry was injured, it wasn't injured. The Warriors are making the conference finals.
They're beating Timberwolves. 100%.
They're beating Timberwolves.
100%. Because Timberwolves are not good, bro. They're not.
Timberwolves are not. Who do you think Timberwolves are?
But are they beating Denver Nuggets or OKC?
But they wouldn't have to face Denver.
They wouldn't have to face
Denver because there's other bracket.
Yeah. Low key though, I don't know about them.
And also, I've got.
I don't know about them beating Timberwolves. Like
Timberwolves are not good.
You don't think the Warriors, healthy Warriors, beat the Timberwolves?
What did the Timberwolves do last year?
It's a different team. Huge difference.
What did the Timberwolves do last year?
I
think Ant showed a lot of heart last year, where it's like he will always be a contender.
Ant is a front runner, man.
Nah, bro.
That's one thing I've clocked about. He's a front runner.
He would never do behind.
Was he doing any of that?
No, when you're down. No.
You know the stuff that he does. Was he doing any of that in the OKC series? I didn't see it.
For the next 5 years,
I didn't see either. So
and also, I've got to add as well. Pacers, another team in the finals. Halliburton got injured in Game 7 when he was going off. Remember, we saw it, Robin. He was going crazy off. Like he was having it was looked like a Halley game. He got injured in Game 7, ACL tear, and then it's like they face a team just full of injuries, bro. And it's like I understand you can only face who you face, but let's not ignore context. I'm always a context guy. They face injured teams. That's the reality, and that's the reality. Their path was easy. Let's be real. Let's keep it real. Path was easy. But they beat who that.
I'm gonna play the other side of.
Hold on, also that as well.
I have to.
But also that as well. Turner was that entire series apparently has some illness as well. So that's another thing.
Okay.
So, listen,
but no. Before you play the other side, let me play the other side because I'm so tired. Like I hear it. Like me out of everyone, I really want to say that ring don't count.
Yeah. Okay.
I really do.
It don't count. No. It does count, but it's context. It does count, but it's context.
No. But like,
it's like his background.
Like people don't remember context, Paul.
They do remember context.
People remember MVP.
No. Give it time in 20 years. They won't remember the context.
People remember MVP, Finals MVP, regular season win, and NBA championship. People remember MVP, Finals MVP, regular season,
100%,
and NBA championship.
100%. Sure.
That's what they remember. And at the end of the day, that was one of the best looking teams, probably the best looking team coming out of the playoffs. So obviously they deserve to win, no? Along the way, injuries happen. Mm-hmm. It's heartbreaking. I think Denver Nuggets is the one team where you can argue like, okay, if even then Jokic is still healthy, I feel like a superstar is Jokic, where we rank him, where we rate him, top 5 for sure. Some people top 3. We're expecting him to take over. Okay, like one of his pieces, maybe 2 of his pieces were in the puzzle. But like someone like Jokic, we want him like, this is the same player that we believed would be was a contender for MVP as well. So someone like Jokic, I'm expecting cool. Regardless, like Ant coming out halfway through, so like let's be real. I think
halfway through. What do you mean?
Well, like Ant being injured in a way.
He wasn't injured. He was healthy.
Nah, Ant was slightly injured.
Why do people do this with Ant, man?
He was healthy, bro.
He
was healthy. He was healthy.
He got gentlemanship.
Again in 2 seasons in a row.
100% healthy.
He was, bro. He was.
What were they gonna do? What were the Timberwolves?
Nothing.
I'm saying, like, regardless,
he was healthy.
Against OKC,
he was healthy.
I don't think he was
healthy.
I'm seeing a couple videos of him like limping.
Oh no, come on.
No. You see, Robin. You watch. Do you remember last conference finals when Luka and Kyrie, right? He had the same issue. He ran out of gas. He ran out of gas. Oxygen. That's why he had oxygen mask. You were there,
He's the front runner.
He's the front runner. And I like Ant, but I'm not real. He runs out of gas. That's why he's like huffing puff. He's not injured. He's healthy. He just can't hack it.
I was seeing limping. Personally, that's what I saw. But regardless of that,
I didn't hear any reports.
Regardless of that, okay. The only genuine heartbreak is me not being able to see Halliburton Game 7. Because honestly, I genuinely believe, if Halliburton didn't get injured in game 7,
he was going off.
Yeah?
He was going off.
If Halliburton, what 9 points in how many minutes?
6 minutes, but he was going off. You know, he was going off.
If he didn't get injured,
he was gonna drop a near 30.
Yeah, he was. I
have patience in 7, but that wasn't the case.
But that would have won them the game.
You know,
that would have won them the game.
Siakam did his judge and it backfired.
I don't even think it's like his points. It's just Halliburton is somebody that can calm the troops down.
Yeah,
a lot of this, like, especially
he's a general.
He's a general, bro. Because there were points in that time where I'm like, the Pacers are losing their head a bit here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, third quarter. If Halliburton was that third quarter,
and I don't understand that third quarter, right? I think Siakam only played like 4 or 5 minutes. I was thinking, Rick, what are you doing, bro? Like, it's the game 7. Let everyone on the line, bro.
And who had the ball the most? TJ. I can't lie, like TJ. He was making buckets, but bro, you have to.
You're in trouble if
you have to give Siakam the ball, bro. Yeah. You have to make sure that he's playing that third quarter. Why?
No, but that's not his fault. That's Rick's fault. Rick's playing 5 minutes, 4 minutes in the third quarter. That's unacceptable in the game 7 when Tyrese is out. Unacceptable.
Why are we not maintaining? You know, because we did so well second round. You know, but the troops needed to be riled up. They needed that energy coming.
There's nothing we done. He got injured, ACL tear. I knew straight when he fell down. I was like, yes, it's ACL, man. It's sad.
No, not ACL.
It was ACL.
Achilles.
Sorry, Achilles. You're right. Sorry, Achilles. ACL, the A and A comes. Yeah.
Because you just keep on trying to shit about Kyrie.
Do you guys?
Kyrie, I like him, but stop, man, stop. I was out when he got injured, bro. Stop.
Looking at the state of the NBA, well, especially the Eastern Conference,
the
all the Achilles injuries happened in the East, right?
Yeah.
No.
Well, at least for the playoffs, they all happened in the East.
You're right.
It was Tatum, Dame, and Halliburton.
Yeah.
So now, looking at the state of the Eastern Conference, where do you guys who do you guys think is best place to take next year?
What do you mean?
Take the Eastern Conference round.
Oh, good question.
Right now, I'm looking at the Hawks. The moves they've made. I'm looking at
next year.
I'm impressed.
If they can stay healthy, I'm looking at the Hawks.
Because if you look at defensively, bro, that's a juggernaut, bro. That's crazy. The average height of that team, I think, is at 6'7", crazy 6'7".
But
let's be
honest. But real, like Trae Young, there's 4 people playing defense.
It's a team collective team.
No, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It absolutely does.
When he's surrounded by these defenders, it don't matter.
He has Dyson Daniels next to him, so it's fine.
No, it doesn't. No, so I'm saying it doesn't matter.
No, it does.
When you're surrounded by these defenders from the 2, 3, and 4, and 5, it don't matter because you be covered up.
But I will say this is the caveat.
It does matter.
I need to see a leap from the number 1 pick. Rick I don't know how to pronounce his name. Sorry.
No, I can't lie. He looks good though. He looks.
Yeah. He was really catching fire towards the end.
Bro, he looks good, man.
If he takes another leap, 100%.
I can't lie. I told you,
100%.
Bro, I said it before in the group chat as well. I'm saying Hawks come out of the East. 100%. You know why? I'm not saying Cavs because you know where I stand on the Cavs, so they're not coming out of the East.
But the Cavs, they recently made a move. They've got Lonzo.
That's a good addition.
It's not a bad.
But listen, a Garland and Mitchell front is not.
But you getting Lonzo, I would hope you're gonna get rid of.
Yeah, I was thinking. I was thinking Garland or Garland, not Mitchell, Garland, but they didn't get rid of him. So is he gonna be on the bench? That's
because look at what KD and LeBron said.
You're
not gonna win with that back.
I would be happy for Lonzo to come out the bench for the first half of the season, just because he hasn't played as many games, and it's like
you don't want to put that stress on.
Well, like if you're picking someone up, and last season in the regular season you did so well, like you're not trying to replace at that point. You're just trying to improve, and like Lonzo's not there to fill a gap, like from the first team. He's there to provide that passing ability, that like extra like charisma that he brings to on the court. So it's definitely something where you're not I think Lonzo expects the same, bro. Lonzo is not expecting to start.
Okay, cool. Lonzo doesn't start, but Cavs, you will be suicidal to run that backcourt again in a playoff run.
But
you're not gonna win.
But that being said, I mean, we still don't know where Giannis is gonna do. But with Dame out, I can't lie, that team isn't doing.
But let's be honest. Let's be honest. A Mouse Turner and Giannis.
Yeah, but Kelvin,
front court is very good.
I know, but he's not staying there, bro.
I don't have any ball handlers.
Wait. So you guys are saying Giannis is gonna move this offseason? Because I don't think it'll happen this offseason.
He will move, but I don't know if this is. But
I don't think it'll happen this offseason.
I don't know, but I think he'll definitely be out of Milwaukee. 100%.
I think if it's going badly in the mid-season, he'll get moved. But if it's going okay, I think he'll stay to the end of this season. But I think he'll give them one more season.
I don't think he'll stay to the end of this season.
Let's be honest.
Really?
I don't think.
Why?
But because he knows, bro. Like Dame was such a requirement just because he filled so many gaps.
Apparently he knew.
No. Apparently he didn't know because apparently like he didn't know it was happening. When he got the phone call, he was like, oh wow,
bro. He filled so many gaps. Slasher, shooter, playmaker. Like he filled so many gaps that like Giannis needed to be like the player he is, like properly like a force of nature, and like he's like just about like ready to like go hard with like Dame. He like I'm pretty sure he was willing to wait for how long Dame needed to get recovered.
But if I mean,
but once I think like Miles Turner, yes, great fit, but there is such there's such a big piece missing for that. But like it's like that whole front area.
I can't lie. With Dame gone, I'll be honest with you. That team is.
Who's their point guard?
It's not. They don't have any ball handlers.
Bro, we've still got a long way to go in the off season.
Who's their point guard though? Like
Kevin,
they can make him.
But if you look at the free agency,
is it like a backup point guard?
Unless they get rid of Garland, but even then Garland and
you can make a trade. You can do something. You can make a trade.
But Garland, I don't know about that. But what I know.
Wait. So where's Dame gonna play next season?
Apparently, the streets are interested. The Warriors, Heat, and Lakers. But
why the hell would the Warriors?
I'm hearing Warriors. Giannis.
Dame, Steph back. No, sorry.
I'm hearing Giannis.
That's basically Garland and Mitchell.
Imagine Giannis, Steph.
I can't. I'll be honest with you. I'll be dead ass honest with you. When the trade happened, when Dame went to Bucks, I thought that was gonna be a great duo.
I feel so sorry for Dame though.
Yeah,
he was a legend in Portland, man.
But I can't lie.
I don't feel sorry for him.
I can't lie. He dug his own hole. He was too loyal. He's too loyal. He was too loyal. He should have left when he was at his best, but he wanted to play with CJ McCollum. CJ McCollum. And it's like you wasted. I can't. This is why, right? I can't feel sorry for lower players. I can't. You know what? And this is why I even said in the group chat.
So wait. If Dirk, okay, let's switch it. If Dirk had stayed for the,
I'll be mad.
And he didn't win a ring.
I'll be mad.
Would you be mad at him?
Yeah, I would be mad at him. Because the same reason I'm mad at Luka right now for saying this shit team, I'm mad at.
It's not Luka's decision though.
No, it's Luka's decision because he doesn't have to sign the extension. He can be like, I'm gone, and it's like.
You're not gonna cost yourself that much.
No.
No, but why would he? No, but you're playing an NBA because listen, Luka's
he's still young.
No, but he's young. But
it's the Lakers. They're known for building.
Yeah, I know, but Luka is still gonna make a lot of money wherever he goes, right? But he has to consider his future. He wants to win. He don't want to be a great guy that's known for just being great, but not winning anything, right? So it's like, this is what I'm saying. He can't be loyal. I don't like loyal guys.
He has to be loyal for now.
No, reverse. Reverse. If Luka was still in Dallas today, the way he would be chatting right now,
he wouldn't say.
I wouldn't say anything because he's in a great position to win every year. Like I wouldn't be talking, but he got moved to Lakers.
But then you wouldn't be talking about loyalty at all.
I wouldn't have to. If it's like with Bond, right? When he first started the Cavs, why did he leave? Because the Cavs didn't build anything around him. At the end of the day, people need to realize this is a team game. One person. If you don't have a team, you don't win a shit. Like. MJ was getting beaten up until Pippen came. You know, it takes any great player. You need you need a team to win. You need a team to win.
Yeah,
There's no one.
I agree with that.
So it's like I don't like. This is why I'm mad at because because Lakers team, even without Ayton, you're still like 3 pieces away from actually being a contender. It's like, I can't because that was a great addition, but you're missing that. You're 3 pieces away. So it's like if I was him, I wouldn't sign it. I would go somewhere else because. I want him to win, so it's like loyalty. I can't like it doesn't reward you, especially in today's NBA where people are just jumping teams. You see KD recently, which we'll get about KD because that guy I got.
Was Ayton really a great?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Because
okay.
Because you know why?
I think let's be honest. You can't call a move like that amazing unless you genuinely feel like it places.
But when has Ayton ever been
a stronger
amazing?
Run in the playoffs? Which right now, looking at the Lakers, I don't think. Yeah. You're better, yes, but you're not good enough.
No.
Would you beat the Timberwolves right now? No, you wouldn't. You'd still lose that series.
No.
Right now, as they're constructed, they still lose that series.
No, that's not true. You know why that's true?
And why is that?
Because
why is that?
I keep it real though. I keep the Lakers.
Okay.
Because Gobert isn't doing what he's doing if Ayton's there. That's why. Simply.
Oh, is Ayton a defensive stopper now?
Bro, when has Ayton ever been amazing?
Hold on.
No, but it's
hold on.
wait.
You should know this. Is Gobert some offensive? We made him look like Shaq. We made Rudy Gobert offensively look like Shaq. If we had Ayton, bro, he ain't do none of that shit. It would be lopsided.
You lost in 5 games. They lost in 5, right?
Yeah.
Am I missed? So Ayton can save a team that lost in 5 to suddenly win in a series.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you how that works.
Ayton is that good.
Unless
I'm missing something.
Hold on. So see.
The last time
you've been watching basketball to know how are you possibly able to win a series with no front court? Ayton is one of the best centers.
He's not one of the best centers in the league.
He is.
The last time he was the best center in the league.
He's a double threat.
No.
You do realize
there was those numbers on Portland. He put up those numbers on Portland. Now we're tanking.
Hold on. I just caught you out. Because he did the same thing with Phoenix, and that team went to
how many years ago?
And he was an excellent defensive player in Phoenix. Excellent defensive player.
Ayton was excellent.
Yes, he was.
Excellent is crazy, bro.
I watched that Phoenix team. That's what was the finals.
Together as a
collective. Ayton individual was very, very good. He was very good defensively.
Individually, Ayton is not.
He's never been good.
Bro. The last time he was good. The last time he was good was his college highlight mixtape. That was the last time, like when there was hype around him coming into the NBA draft, is all I remember Ayton being like, okay, this guy's gonna be something. After that, bro, how many times did he move? Bro, it's a failure for where he was drafted, like how the hype around him. Like, okay, he can definitely do something in the Lakers, but if you really think Ayton is the impact,
they even lost Dorian,
bro.
They've even lost Dorian. So how is this team gonna beat Timberwolves?
Hold on.
How are they going to beat Timberwolves? You lost in 5.
I literally just said.
No, you had Hayes
Hold on.
Your coach chose not to play him. You had a big man there. Your coach chose not to play him. So what makes you think he's gonna choose not to play 18?
Firstly, he's not my coach. It's just like, I'm a mass fan.
Okay.
JJ's not my coach. I from Luka LeBron.
We can insert a clip of that episode where he came out in the Lakers jersey.
Okay. In a LeBron jersey, not in a LeBron jersey. But
in the Lakers.
But as I was saying, listen, I literally said it.
Okay.
Even with getting 18, this team isn't doing shit.
Yeah.
There are 3 pieces away. They need at least one team of wing defenders and another backup center. If they get that, different discussion. Until then, this team isn't.
So
doing
how
shit.
do you foresee? Like, who do you see on the market maybe that you think the Lakers can go after?
So what I'm hearing is there are 3 targets which I'm hearing from the Lakers, right? So one is Wendell Carter Jr. Other is Al Horford, who's an amazing fit with Luka. And the other is
in his last.
He's really good, bro.
In his last season of playing,
Horford is really good. It doesn't matter.
Like hold on. He was a Celtic for all.
No, but Kelvin, but you know it's really good.
I'm a fan.
But you can't. He's really. Yeah, but it's not a long-term investment.
Am I wrong though? Was he a Celtic all of his NBA season, NBA career?
No, he wasn't.
No,
he played on the Hawks as well. A large majority of his time was actually.
I think back in 2014, 2013 with I remember.
His prime was Celtic.
But
you think so?
His prime was Celtic.
No,
I think the Hawks.
It was there was a time where the Hawks were the number 1 team in the East.
I think they had even. I remember that team. Was it 2013, 2014? Yeah. You know, back in PG was with Pacers. I remember. Yeah. But the point is, so Horford, they were looking at. Who did I mention?
Wendell Carter.
And they were looking at Nick Richards. Richards, he was in Hornets, played Phoenix now, and because apparently there's a 7-team trade that happened with the KD thing. So those are the targets, right? And other targets for in terms of wings is they're looking at Wiggins. They even targeting Herb Jones, but I don't think they'll get him because they're not giving up Reeves. So the Iron.
I don't even see why the Pelicans would take Reeves. No,
I can't lie.
Did you see he turned down a big contract? I would have taken the Reeves. What he turned down is Reeves worth that.
I can't lie.
I wouldn't pay him that.
Honestly, I'm not really a fan of Reeves, but he's got all-star potential. Like,
he's definitely got all-star potential.
He's really good, bro. He's really good. Like, but as I'm saying, like, those are the targets in it. Unless they do that, I'm not.
Can we say another thing?
I'm hearing a hypothetical.
Can we say another thing?
Okay.
For me, I've always said this, and I'll always continue to say it. I have nothing against LeBron. But listen, he's another year older. We've seen how the Timberwolves treated him in this playoff series.
Oh yeah.
The same thing is going to happen in this upcoming playoff run. He's another year older. Whether you like it or not, he's slightly worse. Can you win with LeBron as a second option? They need another star if they're going to make a solidified run, in my opinion.
Unless he goes to the Mavs. I'm hearing hypotheticals. Unless he goes to the Mavs, I think he has a great.
So
place.
who would the Mavs? So who would the Lakers get
take
back?
AD
No,
back.
so it's basically
Take AD back.
No,
Are you on?
No, you're on crack. You're on crack. So basically, what I'm hearing is that we're trying to we would only get him if he's available in the buyout market, but. Bron isn't.
Yeah, he's not
That's
gonna,
not,
yeah.
bro.
That's
Listen. Bron opts
But
in.
he's-
Listen. This.
And why
rich
would the
pool-
Lakers pay him that?
Listen. This whole small screen about Bron's if he's not happy with the team, he will get traded, bro. He opted in for a reason. He's not going nowhere. He's just doing one of his diva shit like he normally does. He's not going nowhere. But what you're saying is valid because we even had a discussion about Bron whether he's top 10, and I agree with you. He's not top 10 anymore.
And I still think it was very wrong of him to opt in.
Very wrong.
LeBron,
Very wrong.
listen, we all love money, but
He's a billionaire,
at a certain
bro.
point,
Yeah.
the money is like it's enough.
It's enough,
You know, LeBron, you could have if you're really about winning, you take as little as you can, go for one season, all in.
Listen.
Lakers, show me what you got.
Listen.
That's what I would have done.
Listen.
Money is cool, but come on, man.
This is why I'm not biased of my favorite players. I'll keep it real. I want Bron gone. I'll trade his ass. I don't want him in my team.
Can we clip that? Can you say it again?
Trade his ass.
Oh God!
ass.
Oh my
Hey,
God!
you heard him.
Oh my God!
Trade his ass. I mean, listen. LeBron is hindering this Lakers team and Luka. He's hindered them. He's holding them back.
Since
He's holding them back.
Since Luka joined the team, now it's different. Now,
Of course, because my boy is there. Listen,
it feels like nepotism.
It feels like Jekyll and Hyde, doesn't it?
Listen, but it's the truth though, because he's holding the team back because he don't want to take a pay cut, right? And he's holding back the future because if they trade him right now, I mean, apparently he has no trademark in it, but it's like
He's 40.
He's 40, but it's like but this bro is LeBron. He will still get some players, and like it will still be a decent trade. But personally, until Bron goes, like you said, I don't know if he's because I saw Bron get outpaid by Julius Randle, bro. Like he was the 4th best player in that series. I haven't seen that ever, literally in his career, ever seen that before. So he's definitely declined. Like I've watched Bron. He has
In the
declined.
regular
He's
season, he
declined.
can pop off. But listen,
The postseason-
we are post-season merchants.
I can't lie. I'll say this right. Come postseason,
Post-season is when
listen
the real stars
listen,
are out.
listen.
Yeah.
Listen, Bron is better than Kyrie, but I'll take Kyrie over Bron in the playoffs.
In the
You know why?
playoffs, right
You know
now,
why?
yes,
Right now, you know why?
100%.
You know why I'll take Kyrie?
100%.
Because he has a jump shot. He has a reliable jump shot. And I can't lie, a jump shot is very important in the playoffs. Very, very important, right? That's why even though Bron is a better player, I'll take Kyrie every single day over Bron in the playoffs. So it's a jump shot.
So LeBron doesn't have a jump shot now.
It's not consistent. It's
Right
not,
now?
It's not consistent. Bro, listen.
Shut up. Yeah.
That's so annoying.
Listen. Bron is my goal, but I'll keep it real. I'll run Kyrie over Bron in come playoff time because there's a jump shot. I've seen what Kyrie can do. Bron. So listen, man. I love Bron. You know how much I love Bron. But
You forget, man.
I wouldn't.
Paul, I think you forget, man. I think you forget.
Bron's getting older, man. He's getting older.
Of course. But like, I think you forget. Like, obviously, the stretches we've had have been poor. Cool. Like as a Laker, like the stretches Lakers have had have been poor. But like there needs to be someone like on the front end that attacks and makes sure that there's an offense that needs to be orchestrated.
Okay.
But once you're doing that and you have LeBron with you in that condition, I promise you, bro, like they can win any team.
But I can't lie to you.
Whether you like it or not, yeah. I don't know. Whenever I watch the Lakers, I still feel like LeBron still feels like it's kind of his franchise.
Yeah, because
You know
it's
what I
Bron,
mean?
bro.
I
It's
see
Bron.
that.
And I feel like
I see
it's
that.
always gonna be that way.
I
And
see
if I'm
that.
being honest, LeBron, it's not your franchise, G. You need to
It was his franchise a year ago.
yeah. But what about right now? Because we're in 2025, right?
Well,
Apparently for
doesn't Luka need to show you enough before?
No,
it
it
ultimately-
doesn't
What
work.
more does Luka need to
doesn't-
show?
No, but like okay,
Against
cool.
a 40-year-old
Okay, no, like Luka's come into the Lakers.
Yeah. As soon as he steps foot in
no,
that building, they won.
no, because that's not how teams
do you
work.
mean no?
That's not how teams work.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, no.
Question.
No.
KD just got traded to the Rockets. Whose team is it?
Whose team is
Whose team is it?
Is it Sangoon's team?
Is it
Or
Sangoon's
KD's
team?
team?
Go on. Answer
you
the
go.
question.
There you go.
Okay, there you go.
Listen,
there you go.
It always
There you
will
go.
be the best
No.
players.
It is.
This is different.
That's how the NBA works. It's always worked. That's how it always works.
This is different because this is a team LeBron's been on for the last few years. It doesn't matter of whether like whoever it is. This is the GOAT. Yeah, this is the GOAT, and you're coming in to like as the potential best player in the league right now. You've jumped in. You have to jump in and prove yourself before even the teammates.
He's 40.
Like
He's
you have
40,
to,
Robin.
you have to
He's
prove
40.
it to LeBron.
Listen.
Prove it
Hold
to
on.
LeBron. How long has Luka been in this?
Hold on. If Bron was like
now.
6 years younger, cool. There's an argument, but even then he's losing that. I'll hear it, but he's losing that. But I'll hear it. He's 41.
LeBron's 6 years old though. It will be his team. I'm not gonna lie.
40. What he
He'll be 34.
Bro, that's
34 year
that's
old
LeBron.
LeBron.
He was crazy.
Bro,
Same, bro.
you
No,
know,
actually,
ask
no,
Toronto Raptors about LeBron.
No, it's definitely LeBron.
No, I think
No, you're on crack. It's definitely.
Wait, hold on, wait.
34-year-old LeBron
Did he win the chip?
was. I think that was his last year of.
Heat.
No, so we're in 2026, so it would be.
Wait a minute, he won the chip in-
2020. I think he just moved to Lakers.
Yeah.
Okay,
First season Lakers, I think.
I don't know. I don't.
No, he was in.
Maybe
Cavs.
you know what?
He definitely was on Cavs. I think it was either first year or second year.
6 years.
Lakers.
He's 34. So 6 years. That was so when
It's been 6
so when
years since he's left
so
the
when
Cavs.
2025. So 2019. I think that's the first year of Lakers.
I think it was either his first or second.
No, bro.
No, second. I
It's
think
not
first,
been
I think
6.
Paul, do you know what? That bubble run LeBron, is he a better player than Luka?
Yeah.
So, and you know that version of LeBron is older than 34-year-old LeBron, right?
Is it?
Yeah, because he won
forgot
the
how long it was,
he
man.
won the championship in 2021,
No,
right?
2019, 2020.
No, he won the bubble chip was 2021, right?
2021.
Yeah, so 6 years ago,
Was
well,
2021 or
2026.
2020?
6 years ago was 2020, bro.
Maybe,
I mean, no. 6 years ago was 2019. What are we
2019,
saying?
yeah.
Bro, 2019 LeBron clears Luka. Are you crazy?
I don't know. I don't know.
You could-
Just shut up. Just shut
Bro,
up.
here's my goal, but I don't know. I don't know.
but
I don't know.
even then,
Yeah, you're
okay,
on
like,
crack.
I don't know.
Even then, like having like, bro,
I don't
like,
know, man.
like Luka himself, like, okay, cool. He knows that he's the main player on that team.
He's that
but
good, bro. He's that
But he knows who he's playing with. The GOAT. He knows that like that team is his. Like you have to go and take it, bro. It's not
He's
as
40
easy.
years
It's
old.
not, bro. It's not as bro. Like the
hold on, but actually-
the Mavs were
But
tailored.
that's in the
The Mavs were tailored to Luka.
Actually, no. This is
the
this
Mavs
is,
were
I can't lie,
tailored
this
to.
is-
You not be. So does KD have to go there and take it from
No,
Sengun?
with KD side,
Actually, no.
Who's Sengun? Who's Sengun, bro?
Actually, no. But this
Who's
is
Sengun?
No, but this is.
How long has he been in the league?
No, but I can't lie. This is all debunked because from everything I've been hearing, apparently Rob, Genie Boss, and the new guy Marco, whatever his name is, they said that this franchise is centered around Luka now. Like everything's centered around
obviously,
him. Even
wait,
even
they were
Didn't
slowly-
Genie just sell the Lakers.
yeah, but
So what's she
no.
saying?
Oh, she's still owner for the rest of the year. So it's complicated shit. But from what I'm hearing, the front office said we're not prioritizing LeBron anymore. Like we're not opting off him.
Yeah, they shouldn't.
Of course,
Luka.
I'm not saying.
So
If
it's
LeBron
like
say something, I wouldn't even listen to it.
yeah.
No.
even-
Let's listen. I'm not saying that they shouldn't like that they're not going to change to Luka, but bro, this
Like Aiton, right? So there's a report, right? Once got traded, so they asked him. So it was between the Pacers and the Lakers, right? After Pacers lost tournament, the Pacers were trying to get him, right? But Aiton, because even though they could have paid more, because they had the full MLE, right? But he said he came to the Lakers because he wanted to play with Luka. He didn't mention LeBron because he's 40 years old. So it's like it just goes to show you everything is centered around Luka.
No, but
Luka
that's
doesn't do
because
anything. Doesn't do
obviously,
anything.
it's like obviously Aiton's like young. Luka's young. Obviously, like he knows the future of like what was going to happen. We're not talking about the future though. Right now, like for the last 2 seasons, that's been LeBron's team. When Luka came in, Luka did not inherit
that's
the team.
where I don't agree. Last season, it was AD's team. Let's be honest. AD is the best player on that Lakers team last season.
You can be the best player, but not the leader, bro. We've had this
AD's not a
discussion.
leader?
We've had the discussion.
AD's not a leader?
No.
I don't know.
No. You see, no. You see. AD will lead his play, but a true leader leads off and off the court. Because listen,
I've seen
no,
AD
you know why?
get
You know
into
why?
guys'
You know why? You know why?
defensive-
You know
No,
hold on. You know why?
I've seen AD get into guys. I've seen AD get
You know why?
into
You know why?
guys,
You know why? Listen, I can make something about Luka. He's not a leader. And I'll tell you why he's not a leader, right? A true leader, right? Kyrie, when he joined the team, he was leader. He was the captain of that team, and I'll tell you why. Because Kyrie, I can see he
They
was.
can vibe with the guys better.
No, it's not about vibe. Because Luka doesn't have a person, but it's that kind of like your.
When you run basketball
It's like Dirk as well, for example. He was always a quiet nonchalant. He wasn't like a do this, do that. He wasn't the leader. It was kind of more like Jason Kidd or like let's JJ Barea or like Jason Terry. It wasn't like it's like Kyrie. He was more the leader because Luka he'll lead his play. he'll lead with his play. Kyrie will lead with his, not only with his play, but his verbal as well.
I don't
Guys, do this, do that, and also,
when you're that great, I've seen Luka get onto guys. Bro.
Yeah, but
You
it's
can't say
not.
that.
But that's a difference. There's a difference. Luka gets onto guys because when he has the ball, he expects guys in certain
To do
positions.
certain things,
Yeah,
yes.
but
that's being a leader.
No. Because
That's
Luka's
being a
not.
leader.
Luka's
I'm not saying he's not it's like he's a leader, but I feel like
I want to clip that when you said Luka's not a leader. But anyway,
no. It's like no. He's a leader, but he'll lead with his play. It's not like a verbal kind of approach.
What Paul is saying is true. Just because when Kyrie is there to uplift the team as a player, people know who the vet is. People know who the person
it's true.
who has chips, who has wins, who has finals MVPs.
It's not.
No, but no, don't we we don't know how valuable that is. People who have been in the NBA season, people who have been in the NBA,
true. No, that's true.
Who have had years of playing time in the NBA, but have never touched the finals.
That's what I'm saying.
And LeBron has how many rings? LeBron has how many finals MVPs?
Listen.
The number one scoring record. Who holds it? Like, why would you?
But see,
bro,
this is why your aspect about is Bron's team is wrong, right? Because you know what, I'll tell you right. Hold on, I'll tell you right. So on the Mavs, right?
Yeah.
Luke was the best player, right? By far, he's not even close, right? But Kyrie was the vocal and the.
It's not just
no.
Hold on.
But hold on. No, what I'm saying is Kyrie didn't just lead by his play. He led vocally as well. More than Luka did, which is why I classified him as the proper leader, like the number one leader on that team, right? But Luka was the best player. It was still Luka's team. Bron is the vocal, and he's the guy that leads by play, but it's not his team because the best player is Luka. So I don't agree with you saying, oh, it's not Luka's team. Bron may be the leader, the captain, the vet, the guy who's done everything, but it's not his team. It's not
okay,
his team.
cool. Yes, like the reason why the Lakers decided to go straight away with Luka is because they know that they have someone that can be the face of the team for the next 5 to 10 years. Yeah, that of course. But the leader of the team is the person that has the experience, has the willingness, and has proven that he can do those things. Bro, Luka doesn't have a chip, and you have to understand that Luka's looking to LeBron for advice, not just on a vet thing.
Of course he would.
Not just on an old head thing, but on the person who is the greatest player of all time. If Luka wants to be anywhere close to that in his career, who is he going to accept to be Luka knows he's better than LeBron. That's not the problem. Luka has to now learn, bro, because he hasn't got a chip yet. You know, we've fallen short. The Mavs have fallen short. So LeBron being someone who's had 4 finals, not 4 finals, 4
MVPs, final MVPs, and
4 chips,
4 chips, 4 finals MVPs. Yeah. Who in their right mind will come into that team and not automatically as a basketball head, as someone who loves the game of basketball, as someone who plays it and understands how difficult it is to get a chip, who in their right mind would not automatically put LeBron as the leader? That's his team.
But him being
because
his
the leader doesn't mean
okay, hold on.
There's so many examples.
There's so
Real
many.
Madrid,
So many.
I'll take it from different sports even so that you can see. Real Madrid, the leader is Sergio Ramos. Whose team was it? It's CR7's team. Basketball. Draymond is the leader of
Warriors. It's not Curry. It's Warriors.
It's not Draymond.
It's not Draymond's team. It's Curry's team.
It's Curry's team. Even in American football, sometimes the quarterback isn't the leader, but it's their team.
And you're right. And I'm not saying that it's not going to,
because they have coordinators and stuff like that. It's kind
I'm not saying that it's not going to adapt to being Luka's team, but Luka came in this season. That was still LeBron's team. That was never going to be Luka's team this season.
It's, as soon as that guy, whether you like or not, Robin, he's a top 3 player. As soon as a top 3 player, LeBron is not a top 10 player for me anymore. As soon as a top 3 player steps in your team,
even I can admit that's not top 10.
As soon as a top 3 player steps in your team, It's their team.
No.
Whether you like it, I don't care if you want 20 rings.
I don't agree with
I don't care
that,
if you
but
want
like
20 rings.
I can agree to disagree because
Okay,
that's
you know
that's
what?
not too much of a fuss. Let's change the subject.
I want to talk about another top 10 player, right? And I'm sick and tired of this guy. I even saw this video on like ESPN about this guy, and it was during 2018.
Saying this guy, you got some hate from him or something.
Yeah. Well, you too. It's a guy.
I already know
so
about this.
so is in 2018 they were arguing whether he was the best, where he's top 5, and at that time AD and Giannis was going off, Kawhi, Curry, LeBron. He wasn't even top 5 at that period. Like you can make a strong case. And that person, after watching that video, I was like, oh, this guy. He actually swapped teams recently. His name is Kevin Durant.
His name is Kevin Durant.
And this is his third team in 5 years now, if I'm not mistaken. So he joined the second seed, made the playoffs. A really, really good young team, right? When are we gonna talk about? Because the first thing I heard when that trade happened, they're championship contenders. What are we gonna say about this guy once he fails to win another ring here?
Because I'm not gonna let people do that. Whether you like it or not, I can go back to a post of when KD first got traded to the Suns. People were saying they're championship contenders. Whether people like it or not, people weren't talking about they're badly constructed. They're not built to win now.
After he lost, after he lost,
it
wasn't a good team. It wasn't a good team. It wasn't a good
That's
team.
what always happens.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, that's what.
I can't
always
like
happens
KD
with
is the
teams.
most protected superstar in NBA history. He is. That's the reality. He is. He's the most protected superstar in NBA history. He had joined a second team, a second seed team in the West, in a stacked West. There's expectations when the chip. If you don't win anything, it's like because I was thinking, so we have a basketball group chat and someone was saying it's not KD's fault, it's a team around him. But you can't be saying that he's had really good teams. He just hasn't been good enough. He's been swept. He's been swept. He's been swept twice in the past 4 years, something like that. It's like
no. Kevin Durant is slowly, but he's not there yet. But he's slowly getting washed out. Because at this point, what are you gonna do with the Houston Rockets? That is the worst.
I didn't get that trade. I didn't get
what? No.
KD and Sengun.
Say it again.
Bro,
What are you gonna do?
Like as a caliber player that you are, because we all know you're a great player. But like the way the movement, like bro, your season, your career is going to come down into
If he doesn't listen,
that Golden State era. And that's look, you know what it is. There's a little bit of hate in my heart. Because if he stayed for one more season in the Brooklyn Nets, I genuinely think
he got swept, with Kyrie. That was a great team.
No, without James, that team isn't winning nothing.
No. I'm saying that Kyrie and KD was a really good team.
No, but Robin is saying he's holding it against KD.
No. It's not just holding it against.
You mean
that?
I'm saying they're not gonna win.
No. Like regardless, like there's a little bit of hate, not hate, but like there's a little bit of sadness because like there was an opportunity for him and he ran away to that, and look where he ran away to. The Suns. When did he do that?
Arguably a worse.
Exactly. And now you're in Houston, like.
But
right now, like, Matt, like, if we're talking about like opinions on what we're gonna see this season, nothing. Honestly,
I'll be honest. I don't.
You see a couple 30, 40 point games.
Let's be honest. Right here, right now. Listen, the Rockets have made every single move to win now. When this guy fails, because I know he'll fail.
I know, yeah.
I don't want to hear nobody say, "Oh, they were badly constructed."
Because what I've been hearing is because even the groups are saying because you know what?
Do you hear that, Oli?
Because
do you hear that?
No, because you know what? Because in the group chat, I was hearing excuses saying, "Oh, but look at the teams KD's been on. He's been on great teams. He's had all-star caliber people around him. He just hasn't got it done.
Has he played with?
He just hasn't got it done. He just hasn't got it done. OKC didn't get it done. Brooklyn didn't get it done. Phoenix couldn't get it done. So, and I was seeing people blaming the teams around him, bro. He's had great teams. He's had all-star caliber teams, superstars around him. He's failed to get it done. You know why he's failed to get it done? Because he's not good enough. Because he's a mercenary for hire. He's a mercenary for hire.
He's just as talented as LeBron. Whether people know it or not, he's just as talented. If this was, I hold him to that standard because the talent is there.
Level of scoring.
As a player, bro, he's just as talented. As a makeup, you're 6'11" and can do what he does.
Listen, KD,
just as talented, bro.
KD,
I see where you're coming from.
KD in terms of talent is literally up there with, like, as number one. It's literally
it's up there, bro.
Talent is up there,
bro. So I'll hold you to that standard because that's what your talent can achieve if you max it out. And he hasn't maxed it out. Can't play off on certain teams. He hasn't.
He ain't got that gene. Not to
because he's a merchant for hire.
Not to run a team.
Merchant for hire. So the leveling thing, brother.
He ain't got that gene. But
and what's that gene you're talking about?
That gene, bro, like that gene that Steph and LeBron has. That's why he had to join him. You know, and it's
Like I can do this on my own type.
Mercy for hire. He's a mercy
But
for hire.
then is Paul wrong? Because Olu, I know if he was sitting here right now, Olu would be saying, he's not a mercenary. He's not a mercenary.
He's a mercy for hire because he needs to
But
join. He needs to join.
If we're being honest, he is a mercenary.
He needs to
Because
join
what
the
do
S rank.
mercenaries do? They only work when they're being hired. They don't work for free. You don't see them going out to work for free.
And like
Just
building
there.
himself up. Listen. Is that solo leveling? Like I said before, it's comparison.
He's not solo level.
He has to join a great S rank team to complete a dungeon. He won't join a B rank team or C rank team because he can't get it done. He's not. Hold on. He's not Jinwoo. Hold on.
A rank.
Hold on.
You could argue.
Exactly, but he can't run for A rank. He needs an S rank. He's not Jinwoo. You're not Jinwoo. You're like the guy that follows Jinwoo around,
He's
bro.
an S rank, but he behaves like a B rank.
Like a B rank, yeah,
He
B rank.
behaves like a B rank.
You need to have a
I need to have fellow S rank.
S ranks. Otherwise, I can't win.
Clip that. I want to edit that one.
KD, you're not Jinwoo, brother. You're not Jinwoo.
Yeah, it's true.
You think you can level your? You're not that guy, bro. You're not Bronny. You can't level that guy. You need to join. You need to join. You need to join an S rank team to complete a dungeon. Otherwise, you'll fail.
What's that guild called? I think they're called White Tiger.
Yeah, White Tiger. Listen.
What, the White Tiger guild?
Listen. Even with KD with a bunch of A ranks, he's not. Hold on.
Do you know who he joined? Who's the red hair guy?
Listen.
That's who he joined.
Listen.
I hear it.
Even if KD joined an A rank
The
team,
shooter.
you'll never complete a dungeon.
The fighter guy.
Listen, even with an A rank team, you're not clearing a dungeon. You know why? Because you're a mercy for hire. You need an S rank team. KD, if you watch
being
this,
honest, the Houston Rockets as they are right now,
that's
an A rank.
A rank.
Definitely an A rank team right now.
Who did they trade for him again?
They
Dylan
traded,
Brooks and Jalen Green.
Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks.
Jalen Green. Was it Jalen Green and one of the twins as well?
No, it wasn't. No,
They kept the twin.
They would never. They would never go aim for KD as well. They'll never give him up. But KD, listen, you're not Jinwoo, bro. You're not Jinwoo. You're not Jinwoo. You know what I'm trying to say?
Jalen Green's not a bad shout though. Low key, Jalen Green.
Rockets are stupid.
Devin Booker.
Now, for me, I'm not the biggest Jalen Green fan. I was fine with them letting him go.
But it was Dylan Brooks.
I'm fine with both of the players that
No,
left.
but for the
me,
Suns-
it's the picks that I'm like.
No, it was 4 seconds,
I'm
right?
not sure.
No, but what I don't understand is, what did Houston expect? You can't... Listen, KD, unless he joins the S-rank team, he's not winning anything. But in 2025, KD is the first option with Sengun. Houston are just... They gave away 4 second rounds. Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, a good young core. For KD, I don't know what Houston thinks they're doing because they're not beating OKC, they're not beating Denver, they're not beating the Mavs. They're definitely not beating the Mavs. And if the Lakers get better, they're not beating the Lakers. They're not beating
The way the
Timberwolves.
team is constructed,
You
I'm
need
not
an
a fan.
experienced
Because what?
point
KD's
guard.
gonna... I'm not a fan, to be honest.
You need an experienced point guard.
not a
But before we end it off, I want to talk about the Mavs, and I genuinely think we have a real chance at the chip. Genuinely, just because, bro. Look at the 5.
Listen.
Look at Kyrie's
The
not
5
gonna,
is... But
Kyrie is not going to be here for a while. Okay,
I don't want to hear. I don't want to
That's
hear
my
it
only
yet.
issue. That's my
I've
only...
accepted that. But when he's there, bro,
Robin,
any team of
This relies on Flag. We need to see what Flag...
No,
He's still a rookie.
You're right.
He's still a rookie.
You're right.
I've been hearing a lot of crazy shit that... Listen...
Bro.
Unless you
Slow down, people. It takes time
bro.
to
Listen. There is no apart from Magic, which was an anomaly. You are not gonna expect the Flag to just come out
To come out like an all-star.
Bro,
It takes
listen.
time.
Bron and Luka took the extreme shit. Even them, it wasn't rookie season. It was in their second season.
No,
but that's
Bron's
Bron
rookie
and Luka.
season.
No, he wasn't. He
didn't look like
he
it.
wasn't.
He looked like promises of all-star, definitely, but
That's
it
why he
wasn't
got
all-star.
rookie of the year, no?
Yeah, but he didn't look like an
he wasn't
all-star.
also though. But that's my point though. Like even a guy like Bron or Luka couldn't do it. Flag ain't doing it. And even then, we don't know when he's gonna be ready. It could be 5. Even look, bro, Wemby's a prime example. It's been how many seasons now? He hasn't even touched the playoffs. So and
That's an all-star.
He has also.
Yeah.
So it's like how can you expect Flag to really?
Okay.
You can't expect
You're
that.
You're right. But the amount of highlights I've been getting ever since the Mavs have drafted Cooper Flag, dude, bro, that kind of player, obviously has so much potential already. But this guy was in the USA Open runs for coming into them going to France and stuff, and the way he was playing with NBA players, yes, it's scrim, yeah, but the way he was how confident he was playing with NBA players,
like a vet,
bro. I'm just to think because you already have AD, yeah. if you can let AD, like, personally, I don't know how it works. But
Listen, I'm not saying this.
If I'm being honest, there was one move that the Mavs could have done that I would have been like, the season's done. And we just said it. He is a mercenary for hire.
Yeah.
I'm trading Flag for KD. I know it's unpopular and whatever, but I'm in the win immediately.
The only
you know why? Listen. You know why?
That's even. No.
You know why? You know why? Listen. You know why? Listen, I'll tell you why, right?
I don't believe
because you know why? Because I'll tell you why, right?
You don't think the Mavs?
I don't believe it. I'm so tired of KD. No, because there's going to be one fat toe, yeah, that's going to lose us the finals.
You see. Listen. Here's why. Listen. We can't. There's apart from Magic, who won. I think Finals MVP, right?
He won Finals.
This is like that's an anomaly. That's an anomaly. That's a top 10 player of all time. You can't expect factors. It's like you can't. No. But what I'm trying to say is you can't expect a rookie. You can't expect a rookie to just come out of nowhere in the rookie season and be impactful. Bron wasn't.
He's going to be impactful. He's going to be impactful.
No, but like impactful on a
winning team. Yeah, because
there's difference.
Because the only person that's ever done that is Magic. That's an anomaly. That's a top 10 player of all time.
But I'm not saying were impacts on bad teams where we give you the ball, you're gonna dribble by yourself. We're gonna give you time to improve.
This is already.
They don't have time. This is win now.
This is an already established team.
Yeah,
so what I'm saying. Flag is not Magic. That's an anomaly. So you can't expect Flag to come out and be like he can contribute. You can't say that because I've been hearing that Bo Terrace. Listen. He's a rookie. Listen, I'll be honest with you. Right now, I'm taking Jalen Green over Flag. You know why? Because I haven't seen what Flag can do in the NBA.
Bro,
I haven't seen it. Right now, I'll take it. Right now, I'll take it.
That's a hot take.
Listen. No, but of course,
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So I'm saying because
this is all like obviously.
You get what I'm saying, right?
You're basing it off nothing though. You're basing, and I'm basing it off the predictions that the scouts are giving us.
Bro, college and high school, this is the NBA, bro.
Regardless, but look, we've seen him play against NBA players. We've seen the way he moves as well. But regardless, cool. I'm not saying, okay, he's going to make finals MVP. I know he's not Magic, okay? I know he's not Magic. So don't keep on saying he's not an anomaly, okay? I know that, cool. But I know that he's going to do better than what Chet did for the OKC in the NBA finals. I know he's gonna make.
Sure?
I don't know. Cause
you think? Absolutely. I know.
I'd hope so, but again, you can't say that, bro.
If
because look at the amount of hype that Chet had coming out as well. But you can't say it.
Listen.
The hype Chet had is because of his. You know what? The hype that Cooper Flag has is not just because of his hype.
Like I've been hearing as well, right? With that Bo Terrace Jason kid, he was saying how he wants to play him as the point guard, as a point forward. I'm sorry.
Not if he does that,
listen.
He'll have a bad
listen. If Flag is because Kevin, I've been hearing from the Mavs that kid was playing on the point guard, right?
Not yet.
If Flag is your point guard, bro, I'm sorry, but by the time Kyrie comes back, it's over. Are your seasons done? It's done. It's done.
Not yet.
It's done.
Don't do that.
It's done.
Not yet.
Because look, I'm telling you, even though I'll take Flag over Jalen Green, so far I can say any player in the NBA is better than Flag. Because he can be a bust, bro. He can be a bust. He could be a bust. There's been a
lot of talented players. I'm not saying he's going to be a bust.
I don't think he'll be a bust. It's a possibility. But what I will say is though, by the Mavs, right? AD's decline. People that haven't watched AD like Olu. People saying, "Oh, listen, AD is declined, bro. He's really declined." And you know better than me. You watched the Pels.
He's declined, but the guy's still a top 10.
No, he's great. But you've watched him at his peak.
Yeah, he's definitely
his jump shot is gone. It's easiest to guard him. It's way easier to guard AD. It's so easy. It's like everything's coming in the rim. He doesn't have a jump shot. We're like, so it's like I can't. And recently we got D'Lo, right? I'm sorry, bro. D'Lo and
but it's a stopgap.
Yeah, but until Kyrie comes back, which is in January, that's a lot of time for you to drop in the standings.
You just need to make the playoffs. Yeah, just need to make the playoffs.
Yeah, but it's like, can I trust
Kyrie will come back before the playoffs?
Yeah, January. Yes, I'm hearing January, but I'm hearing. But can I trust AD, like this version of AD, who can get injured anytime, and
he's gonna get
and like so AD. Hold on.
I'll bag up.
Wait, hold on. So hold on. So what I'm saying is, can you trust this version of AD who can also get injured anytime?
But
And
also one of the most dominant versions of AD that we've seen.
But also,
like, do you see the first game he came back?
Wait, what do you mean one of the
Dominant?
most
What do you
dominant
mean
versions of AD?
this one's worse.
This is one of the worst versions of AD.
No. But like in terms of like in like this is his team right now. Outside of like Kyrie, like this is his team.
Yeah.
This is one of the most dominant versions of AD we're going to see.
No,
Okay?
no, it's one. Well, no.
Let's be real. Let's be real.
No, it's
Who's
not.
going to drag the team behind their back?
It's not about that. It's like talking about him
And
as
how is he
individual
going to?
player.
How does AD play?
No, AD.
You don't think-
No.
You don't think he was dragging the team on his back in New Orleans?
Bro, and obviously, okay, but one of the most may be a stretch. Okay, but
And
it's going to be a dominant AD.
and also,
And I think he's got a hunger of like
and-
wanting to lead himself.
and also, I want to say this right. AD is still a very good defensive player, but even on that, he's declined because
No, I can't lie. On the defensive side, the guys-
no. He's still excellent. He's still excellent. But because I didn't watch Lakers play, but I asked Lakers fans. I looked at numbers. Bro, he's declined in that aspect as well. So it's like I can't. So I don't know.
Everyone's declining.
No.
I'm poor, man.
No.
You
What I'm
actually-
saying is, until Kyrie comes back, I don't know if AD and DeLondre, because everyone's gassing on this Russell trade, right?
I can
Cool,
see
but
this.
it's like he's so bad defense. He's so bad. I don't know if I can trust Russell and AD until January again in this West. I
But
can't. It's gonna
if you're
be
a Mavs
squeezed
fan,
off.
it's not your trusting Russell and AD. Your hoping flag is what scouts have said.
Yeah. If he is,
So you're hoping there's a
yeah.
combination.
Because no, if
And let's
he
be
is,
honest,
I didn't get what we
the
got.
Mavs are too stacked for
Bro.
you for it just to be those three.
Bro, we got
You're
Derek.
stacked.
Bro,
It's
very,
not
very
just
stacked, yeah.
We got
D'Angelo.
Derek
Najee,
Ivey as
D'Angelo
well.
isn't even the second best player on that team.
yeah, he's not. He's
So-
not. I would say it's Najee, to be honest. I think Najee is
Who's the second best player? Second best player on that
Yes.
team right now is
Yes,
probably PJ.
I can't lie to you.
It's
Najee
either
is,
PJ Lively.
no. So first is AD,
Yeah.
and then there's Kyrie, and then
No, I'm saying
No,
like
no, like
active players.
active.
Yeah.
so AD. Me personally, so second is out between three players, right?
PJ.
So
I'm thinking
no,
PJ, Lively or something.
So it's Najee, Lively, and PJ. The reason why I'm taking Najee over PJ is he's way better offensive. Now Najee, he's. I can't lie. I don't know how he got him. He's so good. He's
Najee
so
is
good.
great.
I know Najee.
Najee
He's
is
so
Najee
good,
is
bro.
great.
Offensively, bro, he's handling the ball. He's
Yeah,
he's
I know- I know
amazing.
who
Najee
So-
is great, but he hasn't shown enough. Like Najee is great when you need a bucket.
You've seen, yeah.
When you need a
But
bucket.
also he's
But
a
PJ
amazing defender as well. He's an amazing defender as well. He's just been more on the
No,
offensive
PJ is
side.
a better defender.
He's a better defender, but it's like
And you
No, but it's close though. But
Najee has a bigger bag, but like offensively,
yeah,
like,
but I'd still say
Bro,
PJ.
PJ,
I love
It's-
PJ.
I think it's PJ.
I
or
know,
like-
I know why you love Najee, because Najee like is bro.
Listen.
he's got potential, man.
Listen. They're both good defenders, but PJ's better. But Najee's way better offensively from what I've seen anyway, right? And
He's got a
Lively,
he's got a better bag.
and Lively, he's got some potential, but it's like it still gives me those giddy moments where he looks so bad. It's like I don't know. Second in between Lively, Najee, and PJ. But the point is that we are very, very deep. I'm just worried.
Deep.
But I'm very deep. But I'm just worried. Can this team hold out until Kyrie comes back in this West?
It's gonna be interesting to see,
It's gonna be
100%.
very interesting. I can't. It's gonna be very
gonna be
interesting.
I've got Mavs all the way. That's my predictions, guys. Who you got? Regular season and championship.
I've seen off season.
Guys,
You have to see off
we're
season.
No,
gonna-
but just
So
give
we're
a prediction right now.
I can't
No,
predict. I can't predict.
Before the start of next season, we're gonna have another ep.
So
NBA championship, Mavs 2027.
so a week before the next
You mean
season.
2026.
So 2026. Yeah.
2026 and 2027.
Okay. So
Finals
We're
MVP
going back to
Kyrie.
so
Why are you laughing? Bro, if this team works, who
I'm
can
rolling with my Pelicans. I'm rolling with my
if this
Zion.
team works, yeah, because it's like it's there or it's not there. But if this team works and it's the team I think it is, who's going next year with this?
Listen, they can do it. They're talented enough. They can do it.
Bro.
It just for me, it depends on their injury and how Flag
health
performs.
is health, and flag. Your flag is going to be very important.
Because they can be healthy, but if Flag isn't who he's supposed to be,
Yeah.
the Mavs aren't
But
going
listen,
to
guys, what we're going to say is we're going to have one more episode.
Yeah.
Well, no, so this is the final episode of season 2.
Yeah.
But we're going to have one episode a week before the new season starts to just recap the off season and like how we think the off season went and what's our predictions for the next season and who we think is going to do well and not do well based off the off season, blah blah blah. So we'll have an episode before the new season.
And we also want to thank you guys, each and every one of you that stayed listening throughout season 2. Yeah. I know we've had a lot of bold takes, a lot of bad takes, a lot of good takes, a lot of heated moments. You know, even the last step, it may have seemed like there was about to be a fight in the studio. But, you know, we want to thank you guys for keeping in there with us, you know.
I promise to keep my cool, guys, next season. But just know that we're in the hoop and we're going to be in the hoop.
And when that off-season comes, everyone will be here to talk about that final, to talk about that
well, they know.
We're going to have a new...
They know.
A new... Yeah.
So we'll have another episode probably around October-ish. And then that's when, after that, we'll have our season 3.
Yep.
And then we'll go into next season. And
this has been Kelvin,
Paul, Robin, final season.
And we've been in the hoop.
We'll see you in season 3.
In there.
Off season.
In there.